Hello and welcome to the Portent Kast. If you're tuning in for the first time, we're an all non-binary and female Dungeons & Dragons actual play show. I'm Lila, your game master for the campaign, and you're tuning in to the 7th episode of our first campaign, Call of the Dawn. We're glad to have you, but let's get a quick roundtable introduction. First up, Carolee.
Hi, I'm Carolee, and I play the baby 47.
Lovely. And next up is Cheyenne.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne. I'm a little sick right now, so Mealy's voice is going to be a little bit harder today.
No worries. And that brings it to Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I play Roguish Boy Fern.
And next to Kristen is Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I play Annie.
Next up is Star.
Hi, I'm Star, and I play Rhea.
And finally, Vicky.
Hi, I'm Vicky, and I play Trip.
Hello, this is Lila coming to you from the future. I'm here for a quick intermediate announcement before we get into the intro video and the rest of the session. We did split this episode into 2 parts. So part 1 is coming out today, this session, and ends where we would normally have taken our break. And then part 2 of this session comes out next Saturday and will be episode 8. So without further ado, let's get back into it. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's get into the episode. As you guys have been following different leads to try and find a large purple gem that was stolen from the Mage Tower in Diacree, you began journeying northward towards the Lucian Lock. However, you were stuck in a few blizzards in which you were forced to fight your friend Annie after she had transformed into a werebear under the 2 full moons of Aramel. You were able to fend her off long enough so she didn't eat you and your friends before running off into the storm with 47 chasing not too far behind. The 2 of you were lost in the blizzard while your friends cozied up for the night, trying not to get lost themselves. You all gathered the following morning after some magical detective work from Rhea, and then you continued north to Wea Shaeres for a bit of respite within the Drahzin Plume Festival. You arrived on the 2nd day of the festival to eventually partake in a fighting pit at the Ye Olde Screamin' and Tavern. But for now, you each have some time before dusk starts, and when the fighting pit opens. So is there anything anyone would like to do?
Okay. Annie and I had just left to go to the bookshop or any bookstalls.
Okay. Alrighty. Assume Trip and Fern are just drinking away at the tavern.
Now.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And what is 47 and Mealy doing?
Aren't we looking for what was it called again? Is it an archivist?
Artificer? No.
Artificer,
Again.
yeah.
No. And yeah, an artificer for 47.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
Book stuff, am I
Book
right?
stuff.
Okay. So with that in mind, I think I will start with the 2 girls looking for the books, the bookstalls. So, you guys exit the old Scream Inn and Tavern and make your way onto the streets of Wea Shaeres. It's very busy. The festival is in full effect. You can hear music echoing up from every street around. You can hear the voices and different festival games going on around you. You can see that there are many different food stalls and little market stalls as well, kind of going around as you begin making your way towards some sort of bookshop. So I will ask both of you, or one of you with advantage, to make an investigation check to try to find one.
Do we want to do both of us?
That's fine. Mine is a 20. Pretty 20.
Damn,
Okay.
Mine is a 21.
Okay.
Nice.
So with ease, you guys are able to quickly ask around the people around you. and you are pointed in the direction of a bookshop called Page Turners. They point you in that direction. It's in the market district of Wea Shaeres, and you come across it, and it's a little small, quaint bookshop, probably no more than like 15 by 15 feet. But you enter in, and you see that there is a half-elven woman, kind of in her later years, running the shop. She's kind of just putting books away on the shelves.
I think I'm gonna go look for one book on how to take care of horses.
Okay.
Because I feel like we all need to read from that. And then a general, just I don't know, dramatic romance fiction book.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make it's easy enough to find the horse book, but go ahead and try to find the romance book.
Okay. Give me some good stuff. Here we go. Natural 20.
Oh my gosh. You go searching through you go searching through all of the shelves, and then you kind of find like in between there's like a little small archway between two different bookshelves, and you go back there, and it's like one wall of just romance and smut novels just there for your choosing.
Nice.
This is the only little off nook that you guys can see. But with that, a few names come to mind or pique your interest. You find a book called Blacksmith with Sins, Strangers of the Ocean, and Lurking in My Depths.
Oh, I read that one. I'll go with the middle one. Strangers in the Ocean.
Okay, yeah. You pick it up and you kind of just skim through it, and you find that this book is about a Triton lover and a half-orc pirate who, it's like in a strange star-crossed lovers type deal, and then it's very, very steamy towards the middle.
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you find your two books. One being Smut.
I hide that one like closer to me when I come back to Annie, so the horse one's on the outside.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check, just for fun.
Okay. 14.
For passive perception. Yeah, you hide it well enough. Yeah. Annie, was there
Darn.
any books that you were searching for?
Yeah, I'm searching for one specifically on lycanthropy and also one specifically on hags.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check for both.
That's going to be a 18.
Okay. Easy enough to find. You actually find one book that contains a lot of mythology on both.
Okay.
The book is called Witches with Wings. And you kind of just skim through it, and you find a lot of information on how hags have a lot to do with specific curses like lycanthropy, and a lot of how the 2 full moons have a lot of different effects on those who are cursed with it. There's also a lot of information about hags, especially since they are from the Fae. They're very tricksy, and they often get one-ups on people when making deals.
I definitely grabbed that book. And then I turned to see Rhea behind me. What's the book for horses?
Oh, I just I haven't taken care of any in a while, and I feel like none of us really know how to, so.
And I feel like we were doing a pretty good job on the way here.
I mean, they were yeah, I guess mostly, but they got kind of exhausted, so I feel like I just wanted to, learn how to take care of Jasper and the other one that Fern named.
I still gotta figure out what their actual names are. We're
That's
just
true.
throwing random names at them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's a lot different to name an animal when you could just ask the animal what their name is.
It's true. Was that all you were looking for?
Yeah, I got everything I needed.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you guys go up to pay for your books. The witch and hag one will run you like 5 silver. And And then for your 2 books, it'll run you about 7 silver for both of them.
Okay. Hand over money.
You guys go ahead and hand over your money, and you guys make your way back out to the streets of Wea Shaeres. Is there anything that you guys are doing?
On the way back, I want to keep an eye out for any like bakery stalls.
Okay. You keep an eye out. You don't necessarily see any bakery stalls in particular, but you do see one stall called the Dog Cart. And there is a half-orc gentleman who's running it. Has very large jaw with large tusks coming out. Long hair that's braided in 2. And he is selling both bread bowls with like a very warm soup, and then also kebabs as well.
I kind of
Look, they got soup!
Where? Okay. You want to get some soup?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, they have bread. Oh, fuck, I love bread bowls. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you guys go up towards the cart. There's a bit of a line, actually. It seems that this stall in particular is very popular, at least with the people here in Wea Shaeres. But you guys wait in line, probably about 10-ish minutes before your order is taken. Yeah. What do each of you order?
I get a bread bowl with soup.
Order
If
bread
they have,
bowl.
if they have like, yeah, I get a bread bowl with soup, and I'll get a kebab too to dip in the soup.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so you see the kebab is like it has a very warm steak, and then there's also like these it almost looks like ice chilled berries in between each piece of steak. You order those. The kebabs run you 5 copper, and the bread bowls run you a silver. But you do learn in that interaction that the half-orc's name is Dog, and that's why it's called the Dog Cart.
I love that.
Clever naming system.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, well, here are your bread bowls and your kebabs. You're all set. Have a nice day, ladies.
Thank you. I have when you were trying to hold books but also do things, and you have them underneath your armpits.
Yeah, for sure.
One book, actually both under one armpit, and then I've just got, I'm basically like eating in the street.
Nice, yeah.
I'm looking at her like, do you need help with your books?
I only got 1 book. Everything is fine.
Can I see the second book since she's like trying to hold them in her armpit now?
You can see that there is a second book, but you don't know what the title is. It's like up in her armpit, so you can't see it.
You literally have 2 books in your arm.
Oh, where did this one come from? Oh, wow, that's so... Oh, wow, we should head back to the inn. I'm gonna wait to eat this till we get back.
He just like looks around like, okay, you're weird. Okay. Annie does want to look around to see if there's like any like magical items shops around or anything like that.
You do see that there are a fair few kind of not necessarily magic shops, but different like trinket shops, as well as like herbal and potion shops, as well as you guys are walking around. And there is also there's a lot of games and festivities going on around as well.
Okay. She goes into one of the ones that's we'll go into the herbal one first.
Okay.
And she's asking the shopkeeper about just things that might help regular animal changing. Go with that.
So just something that would help with kind of like wild shapes and things like that.
Yep.
Oh well, dear, I don't have a lot to help with wild shapes, though I do have a bag of chamomile tea that usually helps calm nerves. That may be helpful in that situation, so you don't randomly wild shape when you don't want to.
Do you know of anyone else who might have like any trinkets that might help or anything like that?
I'm not sure, but there is a little shop down that way. I keep forgetting the shopkeeper's name. But you'll see it. It's a small green tent. He might be able to help.
Okay, thank you. Walk off, and I walk towards the green tent direction.
Ready. You walk up towards the green tent. You see it. It's like 5 stalls down at this point. But you walk in, and it's surprisingly a lot warmer inside than it is on the outside. But you do see there's like this almost like kidney-shaped table with a ton of different little trinkets and things, and each has like a little tag attached to it. And you see an Air Genasi man with long white hair, dressed in very fancy clothing, and he welcomes you. And hello, coming in. How can I help you?
Yes. I'm looking for something that might help with irregular wild shapes.
Well, I might have something. And he turns around and he goes through one of his crates that's behind the table, and he brings out a potion bottle. This here is a potion. It is used by some druids that don't particularly like to wild shape. It basically helps control it. But it is a fair bit expensive.
How does it help them control it, if I may ask?
Basically, it'll allow you to, basically it allows your body, you consume it, and it allows your body to have more of a control over the sudden magical urges that a druidic wild shape can possess on a person.
Okay. But if I still wanted to wild shape, I still could. On command.
Yes.
Okay.
It kind of helps prevent and control the random acts of the wild shape.
Okay. How much is it?
It is 250 gold pieces.
And he tries very hard to like keep a straight face. He's like, okay, I did not bring that much with me right now. Is there a way that I could put it on hold, or just so I can come back with the full amount?
Yes, dear. What is your name?
Annie's trying to think if she wants to give her actual name.
Okay.
I'm standing like 2 feet behind her, and I go, Cordelia, it's fine. You can let her, we'll come back for it. This is Cordelia. Everything's good.
Okay, name's Cordelia. Lovely. I'll put a little tag on it and keep it back behind the table. Make sure nobody takes it for you. So
Thank you so much.
Just if someone does happen to offer more than I'm asking, I've got to deal a little bit. But should nobody come, it'll be here for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You guys have a lovely, lovely Drahzin Plume Festival.
Hey. Annie walks out.
As we kind of walk out, I kind of look over to her and I'm like, I think this is the time for the 5-finger discount.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I don't know if I should try and do it because I'm not the stealthiest, but I was thinking about maybe finding Fern and Trip and seeing if they help a girl out.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
I know. Do you have a lot of experience with that?
Oh, with the getting thing? Not really. I mean, like, I could, as much as I can do is I can make the entire room really dark real quick if you can just grab it, but I don't think that would help and put in there. But
I'll try the boys first.
yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. Is there anything else that you guys do on your way back to the inn and tavern?
Finish my soup while we're walking. I'm like, your soup's getting cold. Do you not want to eat it? You were really excited about it.
Yeah. I gulp it down. Oh, this is great. I haven't gone to the festival in so many years.
Yeah. And you guys are walking. You guys see many games that are around. You do see one where there are 4 competitors kind of balancing on a 10-foot pole, and you see like a few occasionally kind of fall off, and then as you guys have like kind of, I don't know if you guys would have walked past it or not, but eventually one person is left standing on and then jumps down, and they get handed a free token towards some sort of shop. There's also another one where this person has 3 chests in front of them, and some people are picking out chests and then are given a prize if they win their bet.
We could make money from some of the gangs around here.
I was just thinking about that, huh? I walk up to the one with the 4 people that have to balance, and I ask whoever's in charge what's the rules for this? What is this?
Okay. So you walk up and you see that the coordinator is a female tabaxi, almost in like a winter lynx kind of coat. He says, "Oh, well, this is the feline's agility. There are 4 competitors. You have to climb up to the top of the 10-foot pole and balance, and then whoever stays the longest gets a free token to Given Cakes. It's a bakery in the market district."
Oh, okay.
I did perk up at food, but do you know if there's any games that are rewarding prizes for that tent over there? Pointed the tent that we walked out of.
Oh, no. Jexy doesn't usually have any prizes for the tents, unfortunately. But there is the champions fight tomorrow at noon. Big prize. I think it's 1,000 gold.
What does that consist of?
The champions fight. You basically the big arena down in the market district is basically there's a big fight. Like many adventuring groups come from all over, and they go and fight in the arena. The Alestras coordinate it all. Whoever's basically the last group standing wins the prize money.
And he looks at Ray and she's like, "We could do that?"
I think we could throw a hat in there.
Where do we sign up?
I'm not too sure because I've never participated myself, but there are many little posters around that you guys can find. They'll say champions fight, and then the Dire Reach arena at the bottom.
He looks at Ray and she's like, "Do you think these are any different from the pit fights?"
Probably, yeah. I think the champions fight is like a big thing, and the pit fights are just in the shabby little inn that we're staying in. So we could practice at the shabby little inn, and then go actually wreck some shit.
Okay, sounds like
I say
a
with
plan
full
to me.
confidence in
Thank you
ourselves.
so much.
You guys have a lovely festival. And she goes back to yelling at people as they're trying to get up on the poles and they're just falling off and things like that. Yeah, you guys see a few other games around that you can probably win prize money at.
And he looks back at the pole one because she noticed Rhea perk up at the food mention. Like, so for this one, I have to be the one to climb up and then just stay there for as long as possible, right? If I enter?
Oh, she turns back around. Yes, you just stay up there the longest. As long as there's no cheeky little games you're playing. But yes.
Cheeky little games? You mean like anything like I can't like use physical things, items other than myself.
Yes, it's a balance game. It's a balance game.
I would like to enter that.
Alrighty, yeah. Does your friend want to enter as well?
Sure, yeah. That.
See, it's 1 copper per entry, but beyond that, you guys should be the next group up.
Perfect. Thank you.
Of course. And at this point, while we wait to see if the girls can win their prizes, Let's go over to Mealy and 47.
So we were gonna go look for an artificer in town. Or we're still in the tavern, right?
Right.
Yeah, we haven't left. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, at this point you haven't left. But you do see like the boys are kind of just drinking away.
Yeah, but this was like when we got here, so this is like kind of like early midday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Early midday.
Yeah. So Mealy, you wanna help me go find an artificer and maybe see if big city, maybe get some upgrades.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay. How do we find one?
Perhaps we could ask around. We could start with the innkeep here.
Sure. Okay. 47's gonna do that.
Ready? So you go up to the
saunter over.
innkeeper, the Goliath man, kind of just pouring drinks, as Trip and Fern kind of continuously go back and forth from their table to the bar. As you guys are like pretty much the only ones in the inn currently. But yeah. Hello. How can I help?
Yeah, I'm looking for an artificer in town. Do you know if there might be one, like one who like not just any artificer, but like someone who like actually like helps people and like does artificing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think in the market district, there is Amelia Buckstone, a dwarven woman. She is lovely. She helps out with the arena, with all the mechanism things and things like that. So she's brilliant artificer.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
And 47 goes back to Mealy. Do you have a map?
Do I have a map?
Of Wea Shaeres? No, you do not. You could try. You know the general direction of where the districts are, though you haven't really necessarily been to them like a lot.
Well, I don't have a map per se, but I do have a general idea. Where are we headed?
The market district?
Would Mealy know where that is?
Yeah, you. That's one of the places that you have been a few times, with your escorted guard.
Mealy,
Town.
are we okay to go in these places? Like, do you want to be out there?
Well, I'm in disguise, so I should be fine, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Not well. 47 did say that. Oh yeah, that's right. Just like totally forgot.
Yeah, just like.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you're disguised. Okay.
Yeah, Mealy has dark brown hair right now and looks even more like one of the Alestras currently.
Yeah, so it's very concerning, but like Mealy's just like, whoop.
Yep. Okay. Well, I guess you lead the way.
Alrighty. And I guess I head toward wherever was mentioned.
You go ahead and go towards where the market district is. On the way, you see many different stands and games and things that kind of pique your eye as something you've never really done while in town during the festivals at all. You'd usually be kept away in the manor. But you do make your way.
Oh no, I would say 47's immediately distracted by the game. Like,
oh no, Mealy is too.
Yeah, like totally forgot.
Yeah, or
shit.
just like
just beeline.
Yeah.
Like, oh look, it looks fun, and just like immediately towards game.
Yeah, like
Okay.
we've forgotten our main goal.
For sure.
Yeah. So Mealy, the immediate game that peeks out at you is a stall called Mimic or Money.
Yeah.
And you see that there is 3 chests lined up, and there's a gentleman kind of coordinating it, and he kind of almost moves the chest around, and then has then there's people kind of pointing out, kind of like trying to find the stone game, like underneath a cup, but Mimic. And then the game that immediately peeks out to you, 47, is called Gnome Tossing. And you see that there are just strong, burly people tossing a gnome trying to hit a target.
Yeah, for sure. Like, right. Not even saying bye to Mealy or paying attention where Mealy went just right. Oh, cool! Like straight to the gnome.
Hey, yeah. Yeah. So 47, you make your way over towards the gnome tossing, and you see that there is this, it's this not older, but like middle-aged gnomish gentleman. He's dressed in padding, a helmet, like everything to make sure that he is safe. And then there are just people just chucking him, trying to chuck them like 20 feet to hit this target. And then there's a few targets actually set up kind of further and further away from the line. The further away you toss the gnome, you get more prize money.
So the further you toss it, the better.
Yes.
Not necessarily like hitting a target.
Well, the target is just kind of a general direction.
Gotcha,
You
yeah.
haven't gotten necessarily any of the rules from the
But
coordinator.
that's what they gather. Okay.
Yeah.
47 will go to the person. Like, hey, how can I want to play too? How can I play?
You go up to the like little stall that's going on, and you see two other gnomish people, a man and a woman, and they're kind of just dressed in very flourishy kind of gowns and tunic and pants. You can play by you will throw this little gnome here. His name is Jerry. You either try to throw him the farthest out of your 3 competitors, or if you hit any 3 of the targets, you will immediately win a prize.
Okay. How much is it?
The only one that goes for prize money is this very furthest target there, but otherwise you get a beautiful little placard with a little gnome on it.
Or how much is the game? Like how much do I pay to play?
Pay to play, 1 copper piece.
I could do this game so many times. 47's gonna put down a silver.
Okay.
Let me look at my conversion.
So you have 10
Yeah.
tries.
Yep.
To toss the gnome.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Like legit, just wanting to for fun, just for funsies.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
47 though, but when they go to their turn though, they're gonna look at the gnome because they feel really bad. They're like, hey, like, are you okay with this, friend? Like,
Yes, I'm great. This is so much fun. I love the adrenaline.
okay. I can see you getting hurt, but as long as you don't care and like you're
I mean,
into it.
I've got all this padding, and he just like hits his arm a few
Okay.
times.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so I will ask you to make since you have 10 tries,
Yeah.
I will ask you to make 10 strength checks to try and chuck the gnome.
Okay. I'm gonna do that in roll 20. That'll be easier.
And then also, which ones are you aiming for? Are you just going to try to aim for targets, or just throwing furthest?
100%
Okay.
just trying to throw as far as possible.
Alrighty. So the first like 5-ish times, you don't throw him too far. There's one time where you throw him and it almost hits like the first target, but it falls short. But the last 3 times, you actually get very, very close. And there's one point in which you do hit the second target that's there.
47 gets just again victory. Just like when they failed that first couple times, they were like even more like, I gotta do this right, and then for sure victory dance. Like,
oh yeah,
so happy.
for sure. Yeah, and you see the gnome after you hit the target, he runs up to you and like goes for a high five.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
wait, but it's more like this because they're like,
yeah, he's like, yeah, you have won some prizes. So you go over towards the other 2 gnomes, and you have won 3 different statues of a gnome. One of them is a gnome hopping through a little hoop. One is one being tossed mid-air with like a little frowny face on it, and then one kind of almost looks like his face is smashed in the dirt as he's been thrown. So you can add 3 wooden gnome statues in your inventory.
They are my most prized possessions, other than 48 now, and my yarn and my knitting needles.
Yeah.
47 is gonna just hold them. Like, Mealy, look! Like, find Mealy. I don't know where Mealy went, because I forgot she existed for a minute, and just, like, holding my trophies. Just, like, looking
so
around. Mealy,
you go over and find Mealy, and what is Mealy doing? Is she playing at the Mimic game, or did she find another game too?
Yeah, she'll definitely want to do the chest one.
Okay. So, you go up towards the coordinator, another elven man, and basically explains to you that you sit in front of the 3 chests. He mixes them up, and then you can choose one. So I will ask you to make a perception check to see if you can figure out which one is the real and which one is the quote-unquote mimic.
Okay. And that's just a d20, right?
D20 plus 7.
That is a 9.
Okay. So you watch and watch, and you believe it's the middle. And then he also explains that before you touch the chest, that he will reveal one of the other mimics, or one of the mimics, and he reveals that the far right chest is a mimic. So you have between the middle and the other chest, and you are allowed to change it if you would like.
She looks kind of terrified, definitely, when she sees that mimic. I think I'll stick with my answer, though.
Okay, so you go and you touch it, and you take 6 points of piercing damage and 6 points of acid damage as you touch the chest, and the mimic goes and bites at your hand.
I am assuming that 47 probably hears Mealy scream, and
Yeah,
that's how
at
he
this
finds
point-
it.
Yeah, at this point, 47 is running over to you with 3 gnome statues in their hands.
Ah!
Oh my god, Mealy, what did you do? What happened?
I just played a game, and it bit me.
The game bit you?
The game bit me.
And you look over and you can see that there is 2 different mimics, all of these chests with teeth and a large purple tongue, all just thrashing over towards trying to get at Mealy. But the handler calms them down with a little piece of jerky in their mouths, and they go back to their normal resting spots.
The game was get bitten?
I didn't think it would bite that hard.
Oh, well, I mean, it looks kind of fun, though. 47 wants to try.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Also, I should have mentioned, Mealy, how much did you put down as a wager? It doesn't have to be a lot.
Probably about 4 copper. I don't think she would go real hard on it.
Okay. So basically you just lose 4 copper. So 6 copper left.
I knew I should have changed it, but I know Mealy wouldn't have.
No, you're good. You're good. And then what does 47 bet on the game?
So I rolled, so I'm gonna roll again because I saw the roll and it was good. So now, without knowing the roll, I will say 1 gold because again, 47 has no idea how money works.
Okay, 1 gold.
Okay.
And then the 1 gold.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. It's a nat 1.
Yeah!
You are so unsure as to which one's the real one, but you have an inkling towards the leftmost chest.
Then 47 definitely is gonna go for the leftmost chest.
Alrighty, and then the handler, before you reach out and touch the chest, shows that the middle chest is a mimic, and you have the option to either choose to stay with your original guess or to go with the other chest.
47 would stick with what they pick. No, this one. I like this one. This is the one. I feel it.
Okay. You take 5 points of piercing damage and 5 points of acid damage. As the mimic goes out and bites at your hand.
47's just totally unfazed and just like takes, like, I don't know how, like, it just like it's like, okay,
Yeah,
well,
it's holding onto your hand right now.
That wasn't the right one. And just like puts it back down.
The handler takes it off your hand and feeds it a bit of jerky. Oh well, good games. Thank you for playing.
It's a terrible game.
As
Well,
she's
you
like
have
sitting there healing her own wound, I'm guessing with like whatever always prepared if she has that.
Yeah, 47 is just gonna put their arm around her and just like, it's okay, look at my trophies.
Those are wonderful trophies compared to this game.
At this point, you guys see, Neely, you specifically notice as Rhea and Annie are climbing up these 10-foot poles to go balance on a different game.
That sounds like a terrible game too. It looks like you can get hurt.
Let's go watch him get hurt then.
Why would we? Well, I do want to see what happens.
Yeah, let's go see.
Okay, so you guys make your way over, and Annie and Rhea, you guys are climbing up the ladder on the other side of the pole, and you guys are just reaching the top when you both see 47 and Mealy are kind of just waving up at you.
Hi.
And I will now ask each of you to make a acrobatics check to try to stay balanced. You do have 2 other competitors fighting against you.
So, I just sent you a message. Before I actually went up, I wild shape into a cat.
Okay.
My cat has a climbing of 30 feet, so.
Yeah, you go ahead, you wild shape into a cat, and you climb up there, and the tabaxi coordinator is like, no.
Look, I
Make
look
it
at
fair.
I look at Rhea. So hopefully that she will understand to talk to me while I'm in cat form.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
You message me.
Oh, I could just talk. Yeah, I could just talk to you. Like I think you can understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, you can
understand
understand
what
what.
You can understand what I'm saying. I just can't
But I
understand
can
what you're
only-
saying.
Right.
Okay. Do you want me to? Okay, I'm holding on, and then I go message, which means I have to point at you. So I hold it with one hand, and I go, "Yeah, you can't do that. Please turn back."
I messaged you back, and I'm like, she only said physical cheating. This is.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still me. This is me.
I go down and I cast message down at the lady, and I go, so the cat says that you said she could use her own physical abilities, and being a cat is one of her own physical abilities, is her argument.
Magic is not allowed. That is a form of cheating.
Okay,
But
magic is not
if she
allowed.
wants to stay up there, that's fine.
If you want to stay up here, you can, but I think that means that you'll be forfeiting.
Just kind of shrug, and I wild shape back into Annie, but I'm still staying on top for at least that right now.
Okay.
Alrighty. Go ahead and both of you make acrobatics checks.
Dang it.
I got a 16 on mine.
Okay.
I have such low acrobatics.
And a 9.
Okay. You see as one other competitor looks to be a human teenager woman or girl, kind of standing there, and she is like almost perfectly balanced. She's almost getting into like the tree yoga pose and just balancing and focusing on it. And then there is what looks to be her brother standing and just like wobbling like crazy, and then he falls off. Annie, you barely just make being able to stay atop for this round. Go ahead and make another acrobatics check.
18.
13.
Okay. You see as the girl doing the tree pose kind of does this, and then she hears her brother fall and laughs, and then she loses her balance and topples over.
Is it just us now?
Yes, it is just you two now. So go ahead and make acrobatics checks.
Can 47 just like be yelling like, "You guys got this! Yeah, balance real good!" Just like nonsense. Yeah, balance. Like, can I help them?
Of course.
What did you get, Annie?
Rolled a 17.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, Anna, you are balanced on top, and you are really trying to focus, and you kind of like tighten your core, make sure that you are as balanced as you possibly can be. And you look over, and you see as Rhea's falling off into the sand pit below you guys.
I fully flail.
She looks down. She's like, "Oh, that looked like it might have hurt a little."
And
Are
the
you
tabaxi-
okay, Rhea? Sorry.
You're good. The tabaxi coordinator says, and even without using her feline abilities, was able to be agile enough in her human form, and that is our winner. And you come down, and she hands you a token. Basically, it says free baked good at Cake and Bakes.
Take it and I say, "Thank you, but to be fair, you only said physical things were cheating. You never said anything about magic, so..."
I would assume that is, just a given, as she's like kind of shouting as you leave. But Rhea, you get up.
To Rhea.
Oh, I had too much soup. What?
Yeah, you're a little sore.
Wait, what did you say, Azini?
I give you the coupon. I'm like, "Here's a free baked good now."
Oh, you did that for me. A single tear. She's like, "Wow, that was really okay. Thank you. I'll save it for later."
Okay.
You were really felining it. Feeling? I'm gonna walk away now. Okay. Hi, 47. Hi, Mealy.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Did you guys play any games?
I don't want to talk about my game.
What's in your hand?
The cutest gnome statues ever.
My trophies. I won them for throwing a gnome real good.
That's
kind of wild.
He was okay with it though. The gnome liked it.
Okay.
I made
I'm glad that you checked.
I did. I was gonna be real sad, but he was into it.
Okay. Cool.
I think it's at this point that Mealy realizes that they're way off track. Oh, we need to go to that place to get you fixed up.
Oh yeah, that's right. And still hands full. Doesn't know where they are, looks around to find the direction.
47, I think I'm heading back to the inn a little bit because I ate a lot of soup. Do you want me to take your trophies back for you?
Just long pause. I don't know. I like them.
You want me to put them in my bag? I have a bag.
Are they big or are they little?
They're no more than like 3 or 4 inches.
I'm sitting there doing like this. I'm like, that's not that big.
So like you could go like this.
Yeah. No, I really like them. And I just got them. I thank you for doing. I'm just gonna put them in my bag. I want to keep them.
Well, good job winning those. We also learned about something, and I point over at a poster that says the champions fight.
Yes.
So that's going on tomorrow.
And if you guys will look at Roll20, I will show you the poster.
Ooh.
Let me know if it shows up.
Hold on, I gotta get my... It did.
That's
It popped up immediately. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It did.
So basically, has all of the information on the back side to where you guys can go and sign up. To sign up, you go see Captain Marlon Crom at the Die Reach Guard post before dusk of the night of Naled, which you know in-game to be tonight. And there is a entry fee of 5 gold per party member. Yeah.
Yeah, so we found out about this fight thing, and I found a potion thing that might help me not change into a werebear and attack you guys. It's kind of expensive, and so if we win this fight, we could get a lot of money, and I could potentially buy that potion.
Sounds
I'm
like
reading
a
the
great
back
idea.
of the paper, and I'm just kind of going, not responsible for any injuries or deaths sustained. What? I'm just like looking through it, reading for it.
Yeah.
She's the one who reads the terms and services.
I am.
Oh yeah.
When I click, I read the terms and service. Rhea is the one who does it.
Yeah.
And then Mealy's kind of looking at it now.
Yeah, you look at it and it has all the information there.
What is it?
This
So
is-
do you guys want to sign up for it?
Oh, but
Yes.
go store the diamond should you need to be revivified. So if we die, they'll bring us back to life.
Jesus.
But I guess
Or
dying would still
Alara.
kind of- Alara. Alara, Christ.
Alara.
In-game Fig would not be just saying your goddess's name. It would be the Titan that was hers. But okay.
Well, I don't know that one.
Okay, let me look at my notes real quick.
Yeah, what is the Jesus Christ or the oh Lord?
Yeah.
The Jesus Christ for Alara worshippers would be
Who is the Jesus Christ?
the Jesus Christ of Alara worshippers would be the Titan called Ithil.
Ithil.
Oh, Christ!
Oh, Ithel.
Ithil.
Oh, it's
Oh,
I'll
Phil.
stick with my alternative, which is holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you guys want to go and see Captain Marlon, or do you want to go wait and see if the boys are interested as well?
We should see if the boys are interested, because I think it would be
Yeah.
better to have 6 people rather than 4 people.
I
No,
agree.
That's true. Where are they?
Yeah, the boys need to come.
What time is it? Noon? Trip's probably passed out drunk.
I mean, probably, but by then they should be good.
Yeah, by tomorrow this should be good. We just have to.
Tonight or tomorrow? This is
We
So
have to
you
sign
have
up
to
for
sign
it
up
tonight.
by tonight,
okay.
by dusk, but it's tomorrow at noon.
I said that in 47's voice because I had it on naturally. Okay.
Whereas,
Can't make it off.
yeah.
So we're going back to the inn real fast, and if they're there, then we can talk to them about it, because I was gonna ask them about potentially something else as well. So that works.
Sure.
And I need to put my single book, back in my room.
You found a bookstore?
What are you talking
The bookstore.
about?
I found a
wait.
book on horses.
You have two. There's two under your arm.
What's the second one?
Oh, well, I actually did get a book on sailing, but I was self-conscious about it, so I didn't want to tell anybody.
Sailing?
No.
Let me see.
It's about
No,
sailing. You guys have a pretty cover. Let's see.
Actually, no, I have a fear of the ocean, and I'm trying to,
Then why
exposure
are we in
therapy.
Wea Shaeres right now if you're afraid of any type of body of water? Let us see the book. I want to see, please.
She really likes books. She reads them a lot.
I'm sure you can get a book at the place that we went to, which I know the name of. It's called Page Churners.
We can go
Good.
to the bookstore after Mealy.
I agree, but I still kind of want to see the book you got.
Really, I don't think you would like it.
But
Hey, at
it's a
least that
book
way
on
she knows which book not to
sailing.
get.
Okay.
I
I
love
don't think
that.
she'd be able to. I think if she ended up in the bad seafaring section, she would walk away from it.
No, I wouldn't.
To the boys. Doo-doo-doo.
Wait.
If Mealy got a hold of that book, she would have not been
Looks at
okay,
Amelia
but
at 47, she like shrugs. She just starts walking towards Rhea.
All right. See you guys later.
So Annie and Rhea go back towards where the tavern is, and you guys go and you guys are trying to find Amelia Buckstone, the artificer in the market district. I will ask you both to make investigation checks, or someone can do it with advantage.
Okay, yeah, I already rolled, but you know.
But
Y'all, another nat 1. I love this dice. But
Well,
2
I
nat
rolled a-
1s
it's
in a
jail
row.
time. Jail time.
Into jail.
Jails of
Nice.
Where was it? I was trying to see if I had any like additive to it.
It would be your intelligence modifier.
Oh, intelligence? Okay.
You have
Yeah,
plus,
I
you
got
have
it.
plus 3.
Yeah, I got it 13 altogether.
It takes you kind of the better part of the afternoon to try to find any information on Amelia Buckstone. But when you guys go up towards where you guys have been pointed to in the direction of her shop, there's a closed sign on it.
Oh, come on! Seriously?
And you can see that there's like a little note attached to the sign that says, currently working currently working in the arena. Be back tomorrow.
Well, we're gonna have to be... Should we go to her, or should we just wait till tomorrow?
Well, I would like to know what she can help me with. I mean, she may not be able to do anything, so... I mean, I'd rather know now.
Well, DM, what time is it?
Around this time, it's probably like 4 in the afternoon. You guys left, both Rhea and Annie probably like hour and a half, 2 hours ago. And you guys it's getting closer to dusk, so you might want to meet up at the arena anyway.
Well, shall we go to the arena?
Yeah. Go.
I mean, we're signing up anyway.
I mean, we don't know that. Well, I mean, we don't know who's signing up.
That's true.
We don't know if the boys want to do it or not.
But I mean, at least we can find the artificer.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Alrighty, you guys make your way to the arena, and we will see you guys momentarily as we switch over to Trip and Fern, as you guys have been in the inn since you guys arrived, just drinking. What are you guys doing today?
I'm gonna drink.
Okay, I mean, given, but
Yeah.
anything else?
He's gonna look at the journal that he stole from Rhea.
Alrighty, that should be in your character journal on Roll20. You open it to this specific page, the last page that has been written in, and you also, as you open the book and the journal, a folded letter falls out.
Ooh.
So you can immediately look at that and read those really quickly. Is there anything that Trip is doing during this time? I mean, you just watched Fern open a journal that he just suddenly has.
Yeah. Like, are you starting a diary or something? What is this?
It's Rhea's.
No. What?
Yeah, I kind of took it earlier. I wanted to see what they were writing about, you know?
Uh-huh. What's he say?
It says a werebear. A freaking werebear. The first thing I've been traveling in... I can read. The first time I've been traveling in a group in 60 years, and one of them turns into a freaking werebear within the first week. He just walked into the woods without a word, and we end up facing off against a druid with a curse. Burn and Trip! Those assholes ran behind a tree the entire time. 47 and I are out here trying to stop Annie from tearing anyone's face off, and they just stood there and watched and made bets. But we didn't, though. I mean, we did, though. Anyway.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, we did. I guess I'm not surprised, though. 47 stopped Danny from taking a nasty claw at me, too. I remember Mealy said they are here to keep her safe, and they've been doing a pretty good job so far. They usually have this air of curiosity about them. Reminds me so much of Lucian. Oh, Lucian. I think... Yeah. I think he would have gotten along well with 47. We're heading to Wea Shaeres soon, and I don't know what to do. I could stop here find whatever the Ire has here and try to convince them to let Lucian go. I could continue on so that the Ire doesn't get a hold of that gem. Fear that if the others continue on, they won't survive. I don't think I could handle seeing that happen again. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. I was not expecting that.
Cool. No. That's okay. Looks like we got a rescue mission.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess so. Now this
Yeah.
Ire thing is a lot more important than I was thinking it was.
Yeah, definitely probably for all of us. Well, yeah, definitely for some.
Oh yeah. And Fern's gonna notice the paper that fell out. He's like, "Oh, found this. You want to read it?"
I'll let you. You seem so
Okay.
good at reading.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at reading.
Mhm.
Anyway, says, "Dearest Rhea, I apologize if this seems sudden or short, but I may be unable to write to you as often. I haven't been as faithful to you in letters as you." Oh, I can read.
There, at the bottom, there is a plain text.
Oh yeah, I'm reading that. I just can't read.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it was the cursive or not.
No, I just can't read. I can read, but
Would you like me to read it for you?
I want to read it. I just
Okay.
can't read.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll read it.
Continue.
I haven't
kinda
been as
works.
truthful.
Oh,
It does work.
sorry.
It does. He is drunk, so
Exactly.
I haven't been as truthful to you in letters, you as I'm sure you have hoped. Picked up some new work while in Wea Shaeres a few years back, and I'm afraid it wasn't under the best decision making on my end. I thought it would be quick for good money, but that wasn't the case. I feel like I have been dumped into working longer for this person, and I may not be able to escape. I just worry that by telling you this will make you want to help me out or try to find me, which makes sense because you do. I'm afraid of what might happen if you do. I'm not totally aware of the power this woman holds over. I can read words.
Darren.
Darren. Okay. I'm not totally aware of the power this woman holds over a Darren, but I can tell it's most likely a lot. I have done some not so good things in my time working for the Ire, and I feel guilty of what I have done. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive what I will be doing. I hope you are not there to see it. Sincerely, oh, your younger brother.
The one she warned us about.
I guess it makes sense if he's working for the Ire.
Yeah.
Oh, great. This is just all coming together, I guess. Like,
It's a web of definite webbiness.
yeah. Right. Ire just keeps messing my life up. Yay. Gotta save
He's
him.
messing a lot of people's lives up.
Yeah. I would not have expected that, but
Nope.
I mean, I would have expected it. Oh. Got a lot to do, a little time.
Same. Talking about a lot to do, I want to go and see if there's a bank anywhere.
Yeah, might as well. I'm tired of drinking. I know you're probably not, but
No, never. Sure.
yeah, let's try to go find a bank or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Money.
I will say, I have added those 2 entries to your journal as well, Trip, because Fern shared them with you, just so you have that information should you need it. And I'll also say at this point, Annie and Rhea, you come back, because they were probably drinking for quite a bit longer after you guys had left before they opened that up and began discussing.
But yeah. Fern's gonna see them kind of walk in and quickly hide the journal and
Okay,
stuff like that.
go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Let's go.
This will just be against your guys' passive perception.
That's an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely, Rhea and Annie, you see as you enter, Fern is like looking in the journal, looks up at you, and then tries to stuff it behind him, but does not a good job of it.
Oh, hey,
And
what's
Rhea, you
that?
immediately recognize it as your journal.
What are you doing?
Reading.
I'm like, her entire body is tensed up. You have my stuff.
You dropped it.
Why is Rhea mad now?
I dropped it.
You dropped it.
I kind of snatch it back. I'm gonna look and see what pages they were reading. See the letter. Go. And can I see that they read the letter or that the letter's open?
I don't think Fern and Trip would have had time to refold the letter, but it's kind of just jammed in that same page. It's a little bent.
Why are you going through my things?
I was concerned.
That doesn't
And
give you can't just look at my shit. There's a reason I don't tell you this kind of shit.
I know. I'm sorry.
So
What's going on?
I'm staring straight at him.
I'm not saying anything. That's your deal.
I'm gonna grab Fern by like the back of his cloak and start pulling him up the stairs.
I'm following. Hang on.
there isn't stairs because it's a one-story building, but you can.
I'm gonna take him to my room.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Fern's gonna do like a salute. It's like, hey, for my funeral.
Yeah, and you drag Fern into your room. Trip, I will ask you to make just a general either athletics or acrobatics check to try to keep up and slip in the room before Rhea closes
That's a
the door.
nat 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You actually kind of like you are like hidden underneath the rest of Fern's cloak as she's dragging it, and you slip into the room as Rhea slams the door shut.
Do I not notice him because of the natural 20?
No, you don't.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I kind of like
her ear on the door to listen.
Amazing. Yeah, for sure. I'll ask for a perception check from Annie.
Meanwhile, Fern's just like holding it so it's not choking him. He's like,
got serious.
What was
I
that,
love it.
Lindsay?
13.
Okay. I'll let you know at the end kind of what overarching you heard. But you guys can continue.
I push Fern into the room, and I'm kind of just like ambient glowing eyes, like heat is radiating off of me. Throwing the book to the side. What did you read? No.
Just that your brother works for the Ire and doesn't want you to help him. You're going to help him.
Obviously. Why would you go through my stuff?
Well,
I can't believe that.
After your little Ire thingy happened, I was concerned, and then you started writing, and thought maybe I could help you out. I don't make the best decisions when I have alcohol, as you can tell.
I don't think you ever make the best decisions.
You wouldn't be the first person to say that.
I'm so fucking. I punch a wall. Cast mending on the wall.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, Fern just doesn't flinch, and he just goes and kind of shuffles to the bed and just kind of sits down.
Yeah, you shuffle to the bed, and Trip kind of just stays there, and Rhea, you see Trip just kind of in Fern's place.
Abracadabra. Now
I
I make
gotta
a
sigh.
trip appear.
Hi, Trip.
Hey. You starting
read
something, or are we okay here?
Did you read it too?
No, technically.
Did Fern read it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not very well.
I go sit on the bed next to Fern and just have my entire head in my hands, breathing really deeply. Like,
Fern's
I don't know
gonna
what-
like put a hand on her back. It's like, we're gonna save them. I know how to get away from her.
more complicated than that.
Is it?
Yes, there's. But I can't trust you with the information. That's the thing.
You gotta trust somebody.
You expect
I-
us to help you save him, but we don't know how.
I don't expect you to help me at all.
But we're going to. I'm not. Told you. I'm risking my life to help you guys for a reason. This is important to you.
Punch him in the shoulder. You're kind of an asshole, you know that?
Oh,
He
I'm a
grows on
big
you.
asshole. I get shit done.
Can I know if Annie's listening in on us?
Go ahead and make a stealth check, Annie.
Oh. That's a 5.
Yeah, as like you guys are like you got during the whole thing, and then once you guys have sat down, you kind of hear her. You can hear just like faint whispers outside the door, like "Oh shit! Oh wow!" in Annie's voice. But Annie, you heard like a majority of it. More so kind of when there was shouting. You didn't hear any of like the like softer parts of the conversation.
Open the door.
Yeah, you open the door and you see Annie kind of stumbles in as her
Does the
ear
door
like this.
Does the door open inwards or does the door open outwards?
Inwards, I think.
Inwards.
Okay, so Annie kind of stumbles.
Just shut the door afterwards.
Kind of
Fern's gonna motion to Annie. It's like, you have a group of people to help you now. Not alone. All in this together.
Oh gosh.
Fern would be. Okay, never mind.
So who are we murdering?
Ire.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Fire and everyone. Okay, cool.
in plans. It's more urgent.
Okay. But if we're gonna do this, I have to tell you guys something.
Listening.
Okay.
Annie is not the only person who's cursed. I can't see my brother. Like, full on cursed, can't see him. If we
Like-
come face to face, he could die.
So if you like see him, he explodes or something.
I don't know the logistics of it, but
You can't
he
see
might.
him. Well, like he's not invisible to you. Like if you put your eyes on him, something bad will happen.
I think the logistics were super weird and not explained very well by Curse, but I gestured to the letter and I fold it back up neatly in the book. He writes me letters and lets me know how he's doing with his life. I
Right.
cannot ever speak to him, but he speaks to me. That's how we get around it. So I can't.
That's kind of sad. But he knows
Yeah.
nothing about what's going on right now with you. He doesn't even know that you're here.
Right, he doesn't know that I'm here.
You know how to break the curse?
Who cursed you?
I don't think I'm ready to talk about that yet, but I don't think there's a way to break the curse. I think it's a thing that just has
Just like
to
a
happen.
family, just because your brother was like super important to you, or like did you do something to someone? I'm not trying to pry. I just want to try and figure out like, okay, because like I was cursed by a hag, so like yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry for your hag curse. I don't know. I can't really explain it right now, and it's still kind of a subject I'm kind of sore about. So I think, but just generally, I can't see him. And yeah.
You said that he looks like you. So if one of us, since now we know about the situation, comes across him, instead of just avoiding him, could we give him a message that's not directly from you, but it's in your stead?
I suppose you see him, could talk to him, but couldn't say that anything was from me. You could speak to him, but not tell him anything was from me, or not say anything that I would say. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
I think that would be okay. Oh, okay. But
I'll get him back for you. Don't worry.
I think it's too far gone.
It's
But if we
never
can get
too
him
far
out-
gone.
We can get him away from the ire. That's all I need.
And we will.
Okay, so quick question. Is the curse directly related to the ire, or he just went to go work for the ire just because of the curse?
I think the ire is an unrelated thing. I think in his letter, he said he just started working for the ire as like a business opportunity and didn't realize how bad it was.
It's not a case where if we kill them, then the curse like could be broken or something like that. It's separate.
I've heard this story all before.
How does that story end?
From what I know, I'm the lucky one that got away.
But if he doesn't, if your curse isn't related to the ire, maybe we could still, not you, obviously, but maybe we could like try and contact him since he's with the ire and somehow make him understand that we're with you, except like not by telling him that we're with you, and then like figure out how to work together.
This is confusing.
No.
And I will mention that Mealy does have a spell that can contact people, should you want to ask her. And you have seen her use it to contact Trip.
Okay. I think also we're gonna do. Oh, boys, there's this thing called the Champions Fight. It's a big fighting thing where you win like 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh yeah.
We came back to tell you we wanted to do it.
Yeah, I'm too drunk for this.
Sorry.
Okay.
I need money for a potion, and it's too expensive right now. And so one option is for you two to help me steal it, or 5-finger discount it. The other option would be this Champions Fight, which I mean, with you guys and the baby, like, feel like we got it in the bag.
I think too, if we do the fight, that would be a good time. That because Mealy can send messages to people at any distance. Oh, I'd have to let them read the letter. They like get to know who Lucian is. So we could warn him.
That's a good idea, anyways, to let them in, because like then the whole group is aware of what we're doing, and like no one like mistakenly trips something up. Not trip, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Oh.
We'll do the fight. It'll be a good, guess, distraction in a way. So Mealy has a chance to send the message. You can like make a little circle around her and then fight.
I think
That's not a good idea.
if we're talking about this and I'm telling you this stuff, I think Mealy should try to, if she can, message him tonight and tell him to stay away from the fighting place so that I don't accidentally run into him.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Good point.
Yeah. Go keep an eye out too. For him.
And if you do see him, like, don't say anything from me, but I would appreciate if you let me know later and tell me how he's doing.
Of course.
Okay.
Take solace in knowing that he's okay.
I punch Fern's shoulder again.
You know, I'm not good at being sappy. Just rubbing his shoulder.
Haven't talked about this in 60 years. So.
It's a long time to keep something in.
Yeah.
At least you know he's still okay.
Don't. That letter was from a year ago almost.
Oh.
Oh,
Well.
good.
Better than not having one.
Anyway, if we should probably, like, wiping away tears, we should probably go sign up for that fight. We have to do it before sunset.
What time is it?
At this point, it would be kind of getting. It would be like an hour or so until dusk.
Then at 6, we have the fight back here, which I could really use right now.
Those are the pit fights. Okay, so let's go sign up for the champion fight for tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Alrighty, so you guys each head out, Rhea composing yourself before leaving the room. You guys head over towards the Dire Reach outpost to go sign up for the champions fight, and that's where we'll pick up after our. And that's where we'll pick up next week, as this session, again, recording session, ended at our normal break time, but was separated into 2 episodes for y'all. So without further ado, we will see y'all next week, me and the cast, for part 2 of this wonderful session. And yeah, may the dice guide you to beautiful friendships. Bye.